Why was Islamic math rediscovered in the Renaissance? Imagine a world where numbers are more than just counting tools, where they carry stories from distant lands and ancient civilizations. During the Renaissance, a new chapter in mathematics opened, and much of it was inspired by rediscovering Islamic mathematics. This was a time when Europeans looked beyond their borders to find advanced knowledge that had been preserved and expanded upon by scholars in the Islamic world. These scholars had kept alive the works of Greek mathematicians and combined them with ideas from India and Persia. They created new branches of math like algebra and improved the decimal system, including the concept of zero. These innovations made calculations faster and more accurate, opening doors to new scientific and technological possibilities. The reason Islamic mathematics was rediscovered during the Renaissance is tied to several key factors. First, the translation movement played a big role. Starting in the 12th century, many Islamic texts were translated from Arabic into Latin. These translations included works by Al-Khwarizmi, who is known as the father of algebra, and other scholars who developed trigonometry and advanced arithmetic techniques. These texts introduced European scholars to ideas that were far more sophisticated than what they had before. Second, trade routes like the Silk Road and cities such as Toledo and Cordoba became centers of cultural exchange. Traders, travelers, and scholars moved between Europe and the Islamic world, sharing knowledge and manuscripts. The Crusades also helped bring Islamic scientific works into European hands. Third, the practical applications of Islamic mathematics made it highly valuable. The introduction of Arabic numerals and the decimal system revolutionized how Europeans did math. Tasks that once took days could now be completed in minutes. This was especially useful in navigation, astronomy, engineering, and commerce. These fields were vital during the Renaissance and helped accelerate progress across Europe. Fourth, the intellectual curiosity of the Renaissance fueled the search for new knowledge. Scholars wanted to learn from the best sources, and the Islamic mathematical tradition offered fresh ideas and powerful tools. This rediscovery marked a turning point in the development of numbers. It shifted European math from mainly geometric and Greek-based ideas to more arithmetic and algebraic methods. This change allowed mathematicians to solve more complex problems and laid the groundwork for calculus and modern analysis. Numbers became more than just counting symbols. They carried cultural stories and practical power. The introduction of zero and the decimal system changed how people understood and used numbers, making it easier to representing and manipulate quantities. Algebra introduced the idea of using symbols for unknowns, broadening the meaning of numbers beyond simple counting. In practical terms, this heritage influenced navigation, architecture, astronomy, and trade during the Renaissance. It sped up scientific discoveries and technological progress. The story of how Islamic mathematics was rediscovered shows how knowledge travels across cultures and reshapes history. It reminds us that numbers are not just abstract symbols but are connected to human history, culture, and innovation.